Good morning, folks. Rise and shine. The early bird catches the worm. I think I've got some worms, 'cause I'm always up early in the morning. I just wanted to tell a few people out there this morning how much I really love you guys. And I wanted to tell my not Lisa, I love you. And Evan, I love you. And good job, buddy. Mr. Sir Eddie, I love you. Let's see. Oh, and Honey Honey. I love Honey Honey. And I love, um, who else? Oh, I love Digger. I love Digger too. And I love Lori. I'm trying to think. Oh my God, I love so many peoples. It's not funny. And my newest love that I really love his content is Blackbird. Very nice fella. He seems pretty intelligent. He has a lot of good tips and things, to put out here for people like me that enjoy stuff like that. And he seems like he's really, really, really an intelligent person, an intelligent being. Who is behind on their projects, the same like me. I'm always behind. I've got 5 or 6 days to finish getting my stuff organized and get ready to pull up out of here to go on my next little road excursion. And it won't be too much longer. Um, and I'd like to give a couple shout outs. Besides Blackbirds, I'd like to give a shout out on Jen Wow. She has the cutest little I call it a kitty farm, little kitty playhouse thing on her channel. She has the cutest little kitties. And you know me, I just love kitties and animals and chickens. Oh, the grandbaby come dragging, or the great grandbaby rather, he come dragging up a chicken with feathers on its head and its feet. And he said, "This is your old chicken, Nana." And I didn't remember, but evidently I must have gave it to my daughter and them probably years and years ago. She's probably getting pretty old from the looks of her. What do you call those things that they stick you with? Those big barbs or whatever that come out. Anyway, but she's white and she's got feathers on her head and feathers coming off her feet. And she's still here, by the way. So I guess I have a chicken. Didn't even know I still had a chicken, but I have a chicken. They've just got so many, and I've took up some of these new chickens have took up to me here, and they come lay right out here in front of my door every evening and visit me. Animals love me for some reason. Probably because I throw them little snacks and treats out there to them. you know, they like a little bit of. I don't have chicken feed or nothing, but they'll eat stuff like I crumble up dried cereal or stuff like that. Crumble it up, cornflakes and stuff. Cereals I don't usually eat. I eat bran flakes, but I crumble up the cornflakes and stuff and throw them out, and they love to pick that old stuff up. Hey, country, good morning. How are you doing, dear? Yeah, I'm just clucking around here this morning. Yeah, I didn't know that. Um, I guess I must have gave that chicken. I used to have a crap load of them kind of fancy chickens, and I must have gave my daughter one many, many, many years ago because I don't even remember it. But I do know that I had a bunch at one time. Um, But it was just really cute. The little boy comes dragging it up. He says, "This is your old chicken now." It was kind of comical. And they took the crate. We sat on these old milk crates out there in the evening. Me and my son-in-law does, and chit chat and watch the chickens play and stuff. And the little fellas was out there. They take them milk crates and they built a cat house. They said they're building a cat house with them, and they'll stack them all up. And oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. How's your grandbabies doing? My grandbaby in Arkansas, she's got the COVID. So I don't know if I'm gonna be going around her too much as it is. I guess I could. I've had my shots. I guess if I wear my mask and she wears a mask, we could probably visit. Oh, great! And wait till you get great grandbabies. They're even better. I'm not kidding. These are great grandbabies here that I take care of. These are every one great grandbabies. And soon as I walk in the door, they just start jumping and a hollering. Nana's here! Nana's here! They have a fit cow. Yes, I love them babies. I'm not kidding. I go over take care of my little baby boy. I take care of him every day. Pawpaw's sick this morning. He went and had a COVID test, but it takes a few days to get his results back. I don't think he's got COVID. I think he's got the like the bronchitis, like I get twice a year, every year, every spring and every fall. That's what I think he has. There's my not Lisa. Did you hear me hollering? I love you, not Lisa, and I do. I love you too, country. I don't know, Jose. What did the hen say to the rooster? Did the hen say how cold it is here? If she did, she was right because it's cold. I don't got my socks on today yet, and my feet are a little chilly. I went out and got me some socks out of the van a while ago, but I haven't put them on yet. I probably should put them on. Yeah, it's cold here too, but it was like uh, 50 or 55 degrees. But when it falls below 70, I get cold. Oh, cold, cold, cold. You still in the hotel, Jose? No way. If it, Lisa, I don't think my property's too awfully far from there. It might have snowed out there too. I haven't checked the weather there lately at my place in Jose Sanders, Arizona. That's what I call it. I've renamed the city. But anyway, I don't know if it snowed there or not, but I know they're not too far from any of that. Not too far from stuff. I'll have to look at that weather report on that later. Dang. See, I told y'all it's going to be a weird winter. It's going to come early and it's going to be bad. Oh, any cock will do. Oh, that's Jose's answer. You're awfully slow today. Jose, I got a question. I was thinking about you. Every time you sit there at that little outlet, it's got two charging deals sticking out of it. Now, you know that for about 40 or $50, you can get a fast charger, okay? That you can put, usually they'll have three USB outlets and two or three of them other C style or whatever on them. Now, why don't you buy a couple of those up, and you can plug two of the, if you can get a wall plug adapter, a regular electrical plug, you can plug that in, and they'll charge a phone from 0 to 100% in less than 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. But now, if you get one of them little cheap ones, you just fucking yourself. If you get a 20 water, it's going to divide that 20 watts up between all them slots. So you need to get one of them 65 waters or bigger, because it's always going to divide the power. So if you plug two things in, it's going to divide the power between them two. So it's going to take them longer to charge. I'm just telling you, you could save a lot of time. Instead of sitting 2 hours somewhere charging devices, you could have them all charged up in less than 15 minutes. Just letting you know. Get on Amazon, order it up, have it sent general delivery to a post office or nearby wherever you plop around at for days, and it'll come in usually in 2 or 3 days if you've got Amazon Prime. Hey, yeah, good job, buddy. I gave you a shout out this morning. It's the first time you seen it? Oh my God, I thought I shared it with everybody back in the day. Yeah, that's why we tease him about giving that pillow hell. So I'm honestly, I'm not being mean, but I'm thinking every Motel 6 has had Jose's penis on their pillows. That's not being mean, that's just putting it out there. So, oh yeah, we all love Cypress. See, Jose likes to let everybody think Cypress is a vicious dog going to eat you up or whatever. That dog is sweet as it can be. My dog's the one that'll bite you. But he bites. He'll nip you. He'll nip you. Not really bite you. He'll nip you. And then if you smack at him, then he will tear some meat off your body. He like teases you to get you to smack him. It's not once, Jose. In your case, that's a need and a necessary. And the little bitty thing, it takes up 2 inches of space. You could carry that thing in your pants pocket. I'm not kidding. There's Kristen. Good morning, Kristen. How are you today? And that's not a want. I've got, well, the first one I ever bought had 12 plug-ins on it. Uh, had 12 of them, 12 USBs on it. But after a while, it wore out. And it was too small, like I said, because it'll divide the power up. Like you got 12 devices plugged into it, it's going to take the wattage from that device and divide it up between all of those outlets that you've got plugged into it. That's the only bad thing about them. But if you get one that's a bigger watt, then you got it made. It does, country. It really does. I ain't even put my socks on. My little feet, well, they're not little, they're huge. But my big old huge feet are cold. My toes are cold. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm rolling me a cigarette. I'm going to get me some more different stop smoking stuff when I get to my doctor. She now Jose, she didn't have no trouble around Sam and Wiggles. You know that. Sam and Wiggy done just fine with her. And I've seen her around other animals. Now she don't do good around chickens, that's for sure. And I'm not real sure how she does around cats. But other dogs she seems to do just fine. Unless another aggressive dog comes up maybe and's aggressive to her. all animals is going to protect themselves at that point. But she's a sweetheart. Good job, Buddy even said she was a sweetheart. He don't have dogs. Tracy said she was a sweetheart. See, Tracy's got a dog, I believe, dog or two. Oh, it's Eddie. I tried to worm his dog for him when he was there, and he wouldn't let me. He said he already did all that, but I worm mine every 3 months. I worm my dogs. I just do it on a schedule, and then that way, if they've been around other dogs or whatever that has worms or something, because I don't really know what they get and how they get it, so I just every 3 months I treat them, whether they got worms or not. Yeah, Carlos, same here. Freezing. I bet you're freezing too, Carlos, because you're. Good morning, XT. How are you doing? I saw Sam went live a while ago, and he's crying. Nobody wanted to chat. He shut his chat down. But he's got everybody blocked. See, Jose even unblocked me. I think I'm not sure, but I think he did. Jose. That's why Jose gets people come in his thing and talk. Nobody can talk if you got them blocked. Got to remember that. That's okay, country. Good job, buddy. He's got the right to speak too. That's the reason that I took all the mod wrenches away. That way, when people's got something they want to say, they're allowed to come in here and spew it. Whether it's about me, as long as they ain't doxing nobody. I do try to catch that. But we've been having some trouble getting rid of the doxing stuff because I'm thinking maybe that they're deleting their account once they make the post of the doxing. Because I try to take those out, and I can't get them. I can't delete them, remove them, time them out. I tried it all. All I know, Jose, is she's a good dog. She really is a good dog. She's just not good around chickens. Let's put it that way. But other than that, she's a sweet dog. And you better start taking her to the vet and treating her better. I only have to take mine to the vet. I mean, unless something happens or they get sick or something, I take them once a year and get their rabies. I have not seen you take your dog and get rabies shots either. Does she have her shots yet, Jose? Those you do need because you sleep out in the wild. There's skunks, possums, all kind of stuff comes through your camps when you're camping at night. They carry rabies, possums, armadillos, all that shit. Yeah, they carry rabies. And, if your dog gets it, they could give you the rabies. Now, I know you don't tell them. Yeah, and raccoons. I'm just saying, yeah, there's a lot of animals, but your dog can get rabies and actually give you rabies. Oh, hang on. Okay, let me go see if I can get rid of it then. Eddie, sorry about that, sweetie. All right, okay. Let me go find it if I can. I may have to go over and find it on the other thing. But you didn't say about him taking his dog to the vet, wasn't you, correct? Okay, I got rid of it. I got rid of that comment, Eddie. Okay, and I left the other one. Type in here, make sure. Okay, all right. Okay, that's you then. I took that other, I timed it out. So if that, right, okay, I timed that one out and I got rid of it. I got rid of the comment. Oh, somebody cloned you too, huh? Yeah, I can't. I gotta hang on a minute. Let me go over here and look on the other one so I can see if I can find it. It took it completely out on StreamYard. Let me go see if I can find it on my YouTube. Hang on. Right, hang on. Okay. Hmm. That's weird. Hmm. Well, it won't let me. Okay. Good job, buddy. What I'm gonna have to do is no, because he texted me XT. Um, I'm gonna have to wait, and it's not gonna let me go back on YouTube far enough right now to block it. I'm not gonna be able to do it till I end the stream and go back and relook at the video, and at that point I can block it. Okay, because it didn't. They must have changed something. Usually there's some lines down the side where you could see that it was timed out. But that's not showing on StreamYard, and it's not showing on YouTube either, because I've got them both up where I can go look, right? Yep, see, it's gone. It's not even there with the lines beside it. So I'll do what I can. No, I know you are, Eddie. Yeah. Roku's that thing you connect to your TV, you get all them movies and channels on. That's the real good job, but yeah, that way I can, because I'll just block them at that point in time instead of timing them out, because evidently they've made changes either in YouTube or StreamYards or both, because it's completely gone. Oops, it's completely gone. I can't go back and do anything with it. And my YouTube won't go back that far. It won't let me scroll it back that far. Hey, that's a good idea, Jose. You know, I've seen a couple people doing that, cloning themselves. You know, I should do that. I should clone myself. Hey, thank you. That's a very good idea. Eddie, I think we should both clone ourselves. And you know, Eddie, that you could report that, and YouTube will take it down. But you got to find the channel. You got to go to the channel, because you got to give YouTube the channel link. Reset it, Stony. I know, but reset the router. Reset the router. You probably have to reset it because of the power outage. Yeah, that's a good idea. Um, yeah, Lisa. Hey, and then I can clone myself, and then I can talk to myself. Hey, wouldn't that be neat? Oh, dang. Okay, completely unconnected, Stony. Completely disconnect. It plugged in, disconnect it from the device, just completely disconnect it, and leave it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then try it again. But yeah, that's the real one. The troll only made one comment, XT. Yeah, I sent the Roku I had to Becca, but I didn't know if that it had a special remote that went to it. And I don't know if I threw that remote away or if it's in my shed. But I sent her the Roku part because I don't use it. My daughter's got one here. They use one. I don't use one. I don't have a need for it. But I hope she can order that remote though. You can order one. I think they're maybe $10 or so on Amazon. They've got the exact one. You just have to look up which one for your model of Roku, and they'll send it. Because I don't know, I'd send it to her if I find it. I'll send it to her anyway, so she'll have it. But Jose, Jose, Eddie hasn't framed anyone. Who did he frame? There's a lot of mistakes, XT. There's a lot of mistakes and glitches. They're calling them glitches. Oh, poor Chuck. Good morning, Evan. Yes, that was funny. Well, why would he want me to block him? Why would he text me and tell me to block it, Jose, if that was him? That wouldn't be very smart. Jose, you got to think before you speak. Good morning, buds. I love you, sweetheart. How's mom's doing? How's your mom's doing? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good morning. Hmm, that's Am. She's pink. I love pink. But good morning, sweetie. Yeah, I gave all of y'all a shout out earlier this morning, Evan, when I first started. I love you guys. And Buds, I forgot. I was trying to think of everybody. Buds and let's give Buds and Hazard a shout out too. One of the best growers in our community. Who's we, Jose? You're saying you're messing with Eddie? Who's we? I'm always asking Jose who's we. Jose always says we and us. Now he's big enough to be two people, but we know he's only one human being. So I don't know who he talks about when he says we and us. Jose, I still don't understand that. Midline. Oh, Midland. Oh, I see. Uh-oh. Yeah, because it's almost 11 o'clock here. You know, motels all check out same time, 11 a.m. every day, checkout time. Oh, that's nice, Stone. Oh, that donut looks good. XT, really, that donut looks good. I've been using, my daughter got me some of these dunking cookies. She got me a couple of tubs of them. And this one I've been dunking this morning is Dunker's chocolate chip cookie with chocolate chips and light coconut flavor. And they're pretty good. Good morning, Peppermint Patty. I like that name. That's Charlie Brown's girlfriend, Peppermint Patty. And I love Peppermint Patty. XT's a knower, ain't he? XT's a knower. You got to be a knower to know stuff. Oh, me too. I like it fresh, but I don't even taste the coconut in the cookies, actually. I've been dunking them in the coffee, but the chocolate chip part tasted pretty good. That I know. Now, Jose, not to be rude. Oh, okay, Cypress and you. All righty. But not to be rude though, Jose, is I'm going to be honest, okay? I don't think you have enough to make most any woman enjoyable, okay? I'll be honest. And my shit's kind of tight, but it would still be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, okay? I don't think it would do me any good, is all I'm saying. Right. And Sam don't use an apostrophe. He puts a comma in there. Well, it's true. I'm not being rude about it, and I'm an old lady anyway. Old lady shit's tight. They are. They get tight. The older you get, the tighter that shit gets. And I'm just being honest. I don't think Jose would do me any good. So he's going to have to, Jose. They make you can get a penis pump for about 5 grand, and you can make that thing a little. You can make it. You can make it. It's not going to get no bigger, but it'll at least get hard. Okay, it will at least get hard. Yeah, yeah, they do, Peppermint Patty. I've noticed that they use the comma and the apostrophe are wrong. I, Lisa, I figured you'd get a big old laugh out of that. I wasn't trying to be mean. Yeah, Kegel. That's right. I do those. I do those. But yeah, it's you gotta these ladies know about them Kegels and shit. You gotta keep that shit tight. But something that's as big around as a number 2 pencil is I'm just sorry. It's about like popping a Vienna sausage out of a can and cramming it up in there and watch it get lost, right? I don't know how in the hell you get it out of there. Maybe you could do Kegels and chew that Vienna sausage up. Cram a Vienna sausage in there. Now that'd be Jose. And then you do your Kegels and you could chew that banana sausage up. I'm not kidding. It'd be it's honestly just like a woman without her false teeth in. Peppermint Patty. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you. I got a picture of Jose's ass crack. I'm gonna send it to you, Peppermint Patty. Oh, that not me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. He's got to do Kegels. He has to. Well, it's just funny shit, this morning. It really is, and I enjoy laughing. Y'all know that. I don't care if you're laughing at me or with me. That's what I'm saying. So don't get mad, Jose, because you say things about me all the time too. And I just laugh, right? And I'm sure everybody else does too. Jose, everybody knows you want to do me. Actually, no, I don't need Kegel weights, but I do know how to do those, and I do them. I don't need weights for my Kegels. Now, Jose, that's not true. Jose even told me I had nicer tits than Tracy. So he's been trying to look. Nah, dog. See, there you go, Jose. Now you in there. Now you cracking some shit, some jokes. See, you got to learn how to be funny. Quit being serious all the time. Now, Jose, we're not going to be talking about anything personal about Amber and them. So let's change. Let's get off that subject. You can talk about me all you want, okay? But let's leave Amber alone. Amber's my girl. I mean it. If you don't, I'll time your ass out. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, the one that's talking about Amber must be Tally then. If that's because he's the one that always talks about Amber. Okay, XT. I'll see you in 5 minutes then. Y'all XT, XTTJJT timed herself out. So we'll see you back in a minute, honey. They know I ain't gonna time them out. I no, most likely Tally. Tally will do stuff like that. Yeah, they do. They love Amber, but I mean Amber's hot, you know. I can't blame them. Hell, you know, Amber, I'd be jealous of Amber, because Amber, a good looking woman. She's got a nice fit shaped bod, you know. Yeah, Amber's good looking. I know, Jose, you're always nice to me. It's because you love me. Well, I'm not gonna have no talking bad on Amber about any of that shit in here. Okay, so she is stony. Hey, if I seriously, if I was lesbian, I'd be all over Amber. I'd be going, you're gonna leave his ass, honey. You mine. You know, I'd be all over that. She's a good looking woman. Ain't no lie about that. Well, she's beautiful. She is beautiful, Jose, and she's very sweet. And she was very kind to you as well when you visited her. So don't be saying nothing in a derogatory way against Amber, please, because otherwise, okay, then you got you a clone in here. That's what we're saying. It's probably either Tally or Sam, one of them two. Your buddies, your best buddies. They do that. They'll do that stuff. Your best friend will clone you and come in here and mess with you in it. That's just what they do. Get used to it. It's YouTube. Hell, they do the same shit to me. I don't know, Peppermint Patty, if he's owning up to that comment, or if that's him, or if that's someone else. Because I'm just letting him know that he's not. He's welcome to come in here and chat. He can laugh at me, make fun of me all he wants, but he's not allowed to come in here and say things like that, about my subscribers. Okay, that's it, point blank. Now, unless you want to talk about somebody I don't like, I mean, we could talk about some grease and gravy all day. Well, then you got your one of your buddies has got you a clone in here. Then I ain't taking the time to figure out which one it is. I can go time it out or block it, but if I do, then that if it's you, then you're going to get timed out or blocked. All I said, don't be talking nothing about Amber. Period. Just forget about talking about Amber. I'm talking about Amber. Amber's hot. Point blank, that's it. Right. That's right, Peppermint Patty. That is correct. So if that is Jose talking about her assault, then that's bullying an assault victim. Correct. No, I don't know. Jose sometimes does things without thinking, okay? His fingers will react before he thinks. So, yeah, that could have been him. I know, I understand where you're coming from there, Peppermint Patty. Um, I was kind of hoping Charles would come in and visit me today. I like talking to Charles. I think he's funnier than hell. Charles can crack some jokes now. I know a lot of people don't like him, but on YouTube, because I'm here for the damn, uh, I got a bee flying around in here. I'm watching it, see where he's going. But anyway, YouTube's entertainment to me. And Charles is entertainment. He's funny. But yes, Peppermint Patty, you're correct on that. I don't know who Peppermint Patty is, but I like the name because that's Charlie Brown's girlfriend. Gas Station Sue, yes, that's a funny ass name. He's got a shitload of funny names, Lisa, to be honest. But we could talk about Grease and Gravy, though, Lisa, all you want. That'd be fine. I don't care about that. Ah, good morning. There's Hogger. A small one, Stony. I don't want to chase him too hard because he'll run off and hide, and then I won't have no Charles no more. But yeah, I kind of like Charles. I don't know. This is a honeybee in here, y'all. This ain't even a wasp. Get out and go make honey somewhere. I put him outside. My bee is gone now. Don't tell him, Stony, because he's shy. He really is shy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as shy as Chuck is. Chuck, I call him Chuck. Charles. Yes, he is. He is really shy, Stony. I guarantee you he's shy. He is. I promise you he's shy. And them shy ones are fun. Uh, I dropped my Kool-Aid. I made me some Kool-Aid. I made cherry and grape this morning. I still got a little bit, about 2 ounces of orange left. But I always make me 2 or 3 bottles of Kool-Aid, so I got plenty to drink. I got soda pop, but I've been trying to cut back on that, on the sugar. These are sugar-free Kool-Aids. This orange is pretty good. And my grandbabies love it too. I always make them some Kool-Aid when they come over. I don't know where Charles must be busy these days. Maybe he's working, baling some more hay or something. I haven't seen him around a whole bunch. Not even his gas station Sue or any of his other little cute names. Oh, okay, Lisa. Well, you get warmed up because us Southern folks, this 50-something degree weather freezes us to death. Now, what Jose say? Hang on, he said something. Jose, quit being ugly. You don't know who's who. You don't have a crystal ball like I do. You don't know anybody. Okay, country. Thank you very much. Well, then take that up with him when he goes live, Jose. Um, you know. Yeah, I know. I got a crystal ball. I know who everybody is. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, honey. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, well, you're the one that told everybody about my crystal ball. Remember, Eddie? That's how I know things because I have a crystal ball. No way, Lisa. It's 39 where you are. Oh, hell. The coldest it's gotten here so far was 41. Damn, I know it's cold. My feet get cold easy because I've got neuropathy in my feet, you know. Um, and my left foot mainly is the one that gets really cold. But my feet aren't swelled up today. That's a good thing. My feet's been swelling some, off and on. My ankles, rather, not my feet, my ankles. But they're not swollen this morning. Oh, it's 39. Oh, okay. Oh, we're stony. Okay, I got y'all. So thank y'all. It's early. I'm not woke up good yet, so I misread that. I thought that was Lisa saying that. Okay, thank you, Stony. And thank you, Lisa. Okay, all right. Good job, buddy. Oh yeah, it's those are hard. You got to get all those little clips from your surveillance cameras and stuff. Oh, you had Northern Lights, huh? Jose, are you trying to say that you are wearing your panties? Is that what you mean? Miranda, good morning. Oh, Miranda, I got some news. Okay, all right. Thank you, Eddie. Miranda, um, listen, I found, or rather, my daughter has found me another van to convert into a camper, and it's one of those handicap vans. Jose, you can only report it if it comes off of your live stream. If it's coming off his surveillance camera, he can post everything he wants. Okay? I'm serious. It's legal because that camera and that surveillance belongs to Eddie. It doesn't belong to Jose. You can record it all you want to. It's not going to do you any good. Yeah, but get this, Miranda, and it's got a 7.1 liter diesel motor in it. And you know how much they want for it? I don't have the money right now. We want to go see if you still got it and go look at it. $1,500. Oh yeah, you could stand up in it, Dat, not me. It's one of they're tall. They're tall. You know what they are? They've got a lot of windows. All the seats are already out. And they even put on the ad that they'll give you the what do you call that? The wheelchair lift. They took it out, but they'll give it to you if you buy it if you want it. They have the lift to go back in it. Yeah, they got the wheelchair lift and all. If I buy it though, if we buy it, I'm gonna get the lift. I'm not gonna put it in, but I'm gonna get it in case I need it later on. Hell, I could put a kitchen. I could build a shower in there. That not me. I could put a whole shower stall in it. No, it's a 7.1. I think's what he said on there. Yeah, it runs and everything. He said it needed like a tune up, probably. He said, but it does. It starts and runs fine. I think it's the air conditioning has a problem with it on it. Yeah, yeah. He said they said the air conditioning unit thing, but I could put I can put any kind of an air conditioner in there or replace that one. It's got the roof mount air conditioner. Yeah, and it's got the vents on the top. It's got all that, but all the seats are out, so it's ready to start. It's ready to start building. You know, but for 1,500, I told you I run across some deals around here. $1,500, and it looks like he got a. Yeah, exactly, Miranda. I don't care about air conditioning anyway. But it looks like he bought a brand new one because he has a brand new one sitting next to that one. Yeah, the air. I just put a window unit or one of those floor model air conditioners in it. Huh. Well, this one's $1,500. That's not in most vehicles. Now the only thing is it's got 200. Listen, it's got 275,000 miles on it. But those diesels, they get a lot of miles. And if that motor goes bad, I could take this motor out of my other van and put it in there and turn it into a gasoline engine instead of a diesel. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I could pay to have somebody do it. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So keeping my van, because they're both Fords, they're both Ford vehicles. So that would work out. And we're thinking about trading my minivan, seeing if he'll let us trade my minivan for it, because my minivan runs good too. It just ain't got enough space in it for me. I need a lot of space. I carry a lot of junk, okay? Let's put it that way. I do. I carry way more stuff than I need, but I carry a lot of food. I'm not going to go hungry anywhere. I carry a lot of dog food and I carry a lot of food with me. Yeah, it's not beat up. He said it had rust on it somewhere. It must have been under the wheel wells because I couldn't see no rust on that body. It's an excellent, good looking shape. I'm gonna go over here in a little while when I get done with this live stream, and I'm gonna get my daughter on the phone. We'll take my phone over there, so she could call him. And he's down here just next big old town down here before you get on the interstate. Yeah, you know what I paid for that minivan? And it's an '05 Stony. But I paid it. I was financed, but I paid over $8,000 for that when I bought it, nearly 9 grand. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. I'm hoping you find one. Juan, good morning. There's Juanito, people. Yeah. But see, I did okay when I bought my camper without a title. You know what I'm saying? Because I had in other words, it's a lot. It's a process you got to go through to get a title. If there's not a title for it when you buy it, oh, it's got a refrigerator and everything in it. Woohoo! Yo, I'm going to put everything. I'm going to put my 3.5 cubic foot refrigerator in that if I get it. I got one in my shed back in Arkansas. I'll drive back there when I get to that point and get that refrigerator. And I could take all my solar out of my van and move it over to that van because it's all new. Yeah, they some amateurs. They some amateurs, that's for dang sure. That not me, I believe, is talking to you, Miranda, about your refrigerator. Oh, it's a yeah, but how does it? What keeps the refrigerant cold? Is it DC, solar, propane? He's asking a question, Miranda. That not me's asking you a question about that refrigeration. Oh, it's two. I think it's right around 280 a gallon here for the cheap gas that I buy. Price it'll go up. You buy that higher octane and all that. But it's about the same here in Arkansas. It's under $3 a gallon. Uh, oh yeah, Road Dog. It's about the same here. How you doing, by the way, Road Dog Media? Yeah, it's getting the gas is high in some states. It's really high. What you do though is you carry you a couple of 5-gallon gas cans with you, and it like if you go in Arizona, you could fill up with some cheaper gas, and then when you go over to California, instead of buying that high dollar gas, you got you 10 gallons of a gas you didn't pay much for there, waiting to use that you could just pour in there. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I can't wait. I'm hoping that guy still got this vehicle that is Rod. Oh, there's Rodney. Well, I didn't buy gas. Let's see, when did I buy gas, Rodney? It's when I went out. It wasn't when I went to did laundry. It's before that. Oh, okay. Well, last week is when I bought the gas, Rodney. What's it up to now? Because I didn't. No, I saw on the sign. It still said it was like 282 or something. It's still under $3 a gallon here. I don't know what it is at your place, but here it's cheap. Yeah, I only put 25 in gas the other day because I can't. My gas gauge don't work, and I really didn't know how much to pay to put in. So I just put 25 in. I'll fill it when I get ready to head out of here. I'll stop and fill it before I leave. But oh yeah, me too. I can't wait till you get your travel van, Miranda, because I could meet up with you somewhere out there and we can go hang out, have us a good time, have us a fun time. But that's a decent looking one that you were looking at. Like I said, you'd have to get the state troopers and stuff to do a VIN inspection on one that don't have a title, and then you got to see if it's uh, find out who the other owner was. Anyway, there's a process and some paperwork to be filled out. Sometimes it's quick and easy, and sometimes it takes longer. So it's hard to say about that. Yep, it sure will, Rodney. It sure will, mister. Did you hear about that little plane that crashed? I think it was in California. I've watched two different articles on it, and I still haven't heard if anybody was killed. They said they hit some kind of a truck or something when it come down and landed, but I have heard nothing whether anybody died in it or not. It was a small plane. I don't even know what caused it to crash. Oh, that bee fell in my chocolate milkshake, y'all. My chocolate, it's ice cream melted. Actually, is what it is. I'm gonna get him out of here. He's gonna die. There you go, bee. There you go. I got him out, y'all. A poor bee, you don't want to kill no bees. We need all the bees we can get. We need every bee we can get. Yeah, but mine's an old 96 model Stony, and mine runs better on the cheap gas because it's old. Oh, four. Oh yeah, I knew it hit something. It hit some kind of a truck or something when it first hit. And then it caught houses. Yeah, thank you, buds. Thank you. I was wondering about that because I have not seen none yet. I'll have to go look further to keep. I like to keep up with stuff like that because I don't even know. Did you find out what caused the plane to crash yet? I didn't even hear what caused the plane to crash. Oh, dang. I think they said it was a small plane. I don't think it was one of those big with a lot of passengers. I don't know. They said it was I thought they said it was a small one. Yeah, it was a small plane. I don't know. Some kind of little Cessna, probably. Yeah, hey, that not me. I've got buddy heaters, but you're correct. They make a really small wood burning stove, and they're actually I've already watched a bunch of videos. They're putting them in school buses when they convert those. And yeah, I could put a wood burning heater in my thing if I get it. I'm hoping I get it, but you never know. He might have already sold it. My daughter didn't get to call and check yesterday. My son-in-law was sick and he had to go get a COVID test. A boat stove? That's a good idea too, buds. Oh yeah, it's a good thing your child wasn't in that one then, Stony. Oh yeah, I never thought about that. Um, but you can look around and find probably a good used wood burning stove. Uh, but they sell a really small cast iron one that they're putting. I've seen a lot of people putting them in. Not they don't use that great big one. Some people do, but there's a smaller version that people are using. They don't take up as much space. Yeah. Oh, they make a fan that you can set on, especially for them to put on top of them. That not me on those buddy heaters. But I've got some smaller fans. I can just put one of them on low, circulate the heat. Yeah, because I'll run mine on solar. I can turn my buddy heater on. I don't run that buddy heater very long anyway. I'll run it long enough to warm up my area, and then I shut it off. I don't sleep with it on at all. I don't leave it on when I'm sleeping. And when I wake up from sleeping, I'll turn it back on, warm it back up again. So I use it, like twice a day. Or if I'm going to be inside a lot, I may turn it on again in the middle of the day. Yeah, they got some, and they're cast iron, Stony. They're cast iron. I've seen them on Amazon, buds, those little small ones. Oh, really? You got a couple of them? Hey, I'll hook a sister up because eventually I'm going to get a bigger traveling vehicle. If this one don't work out, I'm going to find a bigger one somewhere, bigger than my van, because I want something I can actually stand all the way up in, like my camper. I just don't want to drag my camper around. I'm a nervous wreck. It's hard on the vehicle. I don't know. I would prefer to take it, put it where I'm going to be, and just leave it there, right? And I'm going to put a cabin, one of those sheds that's great big, and that I'm going to make a cabin out of. That's what I'm going to put out in Arizona, and I'll insulate it real good and everything, so it'll be plenty warm. And I'll use a buddy heater in there too. I've just gotten where I love buddy heaters. Them suckers, they throw out some damn heat. I put all that brand new line, that stove line and everything on my stove in my camper, and I have yet to this day to use that stove because I prefer to use my one burner butane stove to cook on. I've not used it, and I put all brand new gas line on it because I broke the original gas line, had copper tubing, and I went to pull that old gas tank that was on it when I got it off. And when I did, it bent that copper tubing and broke it. So I had to replace the gas line all the way. What I did is I used a flexible line coming off the stove. And then I've got one of those 12-foot rubber ones on it going all the way out to the tank. I've got the regulators onto the hose. It's got a regulator on it, but it's on the hoses. It's on the rubber hose. So I didn't have to put a separate regulator on the gas bottle. Well, good morning, Betty Barracuda. How you doing? Are they that not me? Are those 1910s? Are they a smaller cast iron stove? Yeah, because that'd be the perfect thing. I don't even know how much they are. I know I have priced them on Amazon, the little cast irons, but I don't remember how much they were. I think it was about a year ago when I priced those. Right, that's true. That's why that not me. I've got one of those things in here that you plug up. It's rechargeable that removes the moisture from the air. And I also made some out of socks and those wood chips. I did a video on it one time. And some of them I put rice in. And those socks are also moisture absorbers for when I'm running buddy heater to keep that moisture out here. Because you'll see the condensation. Your windows will actually get moisture all over them on the inside when you're running a buddy heater. So that's why I already knew to be prepared on those moisture removers. You could buy those ones at the dollar shop for $1 a piece. They actually work, but once they're filled up, you just got to throw them away. It's got like looks like charcoal in it. So I'm thinking, get this now. I don't know, but I'm thinking I could probably make one and use charcoal briquettes in it. Yeah. But I think I paid about $15 for this rechargeable one. I got it on Amazon. I have not done a video on it yet, but it does work. And it keeps moisture all out of here. Because anything with metal is gonna collect moisture. I don't care if it's a vehicle camper or a camper or what kind it is. They'll all those propane things will all your stove, your buddy heater, doesn't matter what it is. If it's on propane, it will put moisture in the air. And I keep usually one of those dollar store ones over close to my TV so that it keeps all that moisture away from my electronics. Because that's the most important thing that I'm really protecting in here. Okay, would be my TV and my DVD player in the camper. I don't have none of that stuff in the van, so Hey, band camp. Oh, well, it went from 90 degrees and it's 52, I think, here today. I think it's what it was earlier. It might have warmed up a little bit since I looked, but that's what it was when I got up this morning, 50 or 52 degrees. And my feet are still cold. There's no sun out, pure clouds, but there's a little tiny amount of wind, just enough to move the leaves on the tree. That's about it. Wind ain't blowing very hard. But our storms are supposed to be back in here Wednesday and Thursday. Supposed to hit us again. So I'll be wigging out again, screaming, "Ah, there's a tornado coming!" Like I did last time. I'm going to get me a piece of gum if I can find it. Find my gum. There it is. I buy these Mentos. I like Mentos. How you doing today, Band Camp? It's good to see you, by the way. I hate trying to get these lids off these things. It's got threads on it like it's supposed to unscrew, but the lid pops up. But I can't never get the lid to pop up. And I take the whole damn cap off. Yeah, my daughter got me a half a gallon of ice cream yesterday, and believe it or not, I eat the whole dang thing, but I've got a little bit in the cup here. I let it melt, I like ice cream when it's like milkshake material. So I've got a little bit left. It's still kind of thick, though. This cheap ass ice cream, when it melts, it's thick. It's almost like that icing on the cake. Thick. I got it, Miranda. I'll look at it when I get off of here, sweetie. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here too long because I got to go. I got to go feed my baby. It's almost my baby's dinner time, y'all, or lunchtime. It's 11:30 here, so I got to go. I got to go give him. He loves. What was I fed him last night? Sweet potatoes. He loves sweet potatoes and squash. He loves his orange vegetables. And I fed him chocolate ice cream and bananas last night for his night snack. He loved that. Has anybody been hunting yet? It's bow season around these parts. I don't have a bow. I don't shoot with the bow. But it's bow season right now. I didn't know if anybody was out doing any hunting. They're going to have that thing where the kids get to hunt before long. I think my little great grandson, he's 9 years old now, so I would imagine. I think Papa's probably gonna take him when they do that. It'll be done. He's probably gonna take him and teach him how to hunt. See if he can get him a deer. But Stony, he doesn't like those ones that's got the two kinds of fruit mixed together. He makes a face and shakes his head. I get him to eat it, but he don't like it. Ooh, that sounds good. Did they give you any of the meat, Stony? Yeah, I got a black. Hey, Rodney, I got my muzzle loader. I got a muzzle loader and a shotgun up here. That's mine. I can use my grandson's got all. I mean, my son-in-law's got all kind of guns I can use. But I've got a. It's one of those. They call them an inline. It doesn't break down in the center, but you actually have to pack it with that rod and put the pellets in it. In other words, you can't use those packets, those preformed packets. You can't put those down in it. It's old school, and it's a 50 caliber. Yep, and then the youth hunt, and that's what I think my great grandson, the oldest one, he'll probably go to that, and then rifle. Yep. Oh, hogger, that'll be good. I don't care about eating duck much. I only like raising ducks because they're fun to watch, but duck to me is kind of greasy. Um, but what's that other bird they shoot, Hogger? There's another bird. Is it not pheasant? There's another kind of bird everybody shoots. When they do hunting for that bird, I might do some of that. Yeah, yep, exactly. Those are my guns that I'd already brought. I'd already brought them up here. Remember, the police didn't get their goopy fingers on them guns, Rodney. Yeah, goose and something grouse. Yeah, there's several birds uh that you can eat. I just don't care much about duck. Rodney, when do they do hog season? Is there a certain season for hogs in Oklahoma? Because see, I don't know. I have to ask my son-in-law stuff because I or you because I don't know nothing about Oklahoma's laws here. Roadkill season. Yeah, I used to tell my granddaughter that about the roadkill on the road. She wanted me to actually stop and go get it because I had her. I said, "Look, there's dinner right there. That's roadkill." And she said, "Well, let's go get it." She always wanted me to stop and go get that damn roadkill. A snipe, yeah. Band camp, you're ornery. Band camp wants to take somebody snipe hunting. Hey, band camp. If Jose comes back in here, ask him has he ever been snipe hunting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got spotlights. All year, anytime. Okay, but I haven't seen any. But you never know. We're way out here in the country. They could. Those wild hogs could probably come up at any time. Oh no, my daughter's got deer heads on her wall. Got about four of them, I think, hung up with the horns on them. They use it for a hat rack. My son-in-law hangs his hat on that one that's right there by the front door when you come in. Uh, Hell, when I'm in Arkansas, at my place there, they shoot guns all day, all night, all the time. You know, but yeah, I think I'm gonna take my shotgun with me. I got my muzzle loader over at another place. And I don't know what I did with I had some black powder. I didn't have none of them pellets to go in it. I'd have to get some. Last time I went to Walmart, they were out of black powder and they were out of pellets. They were out of everything. So I don't know. Stony. Well, we got to go look at it, and then we got to try to see. We got Miranda. We're got to try to talk to him and see if he will do any trading. And then if he don't, then I got to come up with $1,500 if he won't do any trading on it. He may just want money, you know. I'm wondering if you just tag those as a regular truck. I guess you do. Yep, it's getting to see it's tis the season. Y'all know it ain't very long. This is October, middle of October. Let's see. Uh a little over 2 months, and it's gonna be Christmas, y'all. One more month. You know, Canada had their Thanksgiving yesterday, and happy Thanksgiving to Canadians if there's any in here. Um, but we have next month we got Halloween and we got Thanksgiving and Christmas. Bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, all coming right up very soon. I don't have money to buy gifts, like I used to have. Because when I was renting property, I had extra income and I could always buy things and do things, and I don't have that extra income now, so now I just have to spend time with them and you know have fun with them. And they appreciate that just as much. I don't have to. They got shitloads of toys and bikes and whatever they need to play on four-wheelers. They got all that crap around here. So that's a pretty rooster. Yeah, he is. He's a pretty one. He's a gray. Got a gray walking past me. Actually, he's a hatch gray. He's got green legs. Yeah, you got to stay busy, because if you don't stay busy, you drive yourself crazy. You know. You can't just live in YouTube all the time. I wish I could. I wish that's all I had to do would be turn my YouTube on, or a movie or something, and just sit and do nothing. But if I do that, you know, I'll just be dwindling my life away into nothing. I done been out there this morning and went through my laundry I did the other day. I got out the shorts and stuff, the summer stuff, and I brought them, hung them in the camper. I ain't no need dragging them around with me in the wintertime. I don't need them. So I hung all that in the camper, got it out of the van. But I'm gonna try to. I don't know today if it. See what this afternoon looks like. So I'm gonna get out there and get stuff moved around. All I gotta do is move. I mean, I don't really have to do anything unless I just feel like I want to get out there and do it. All I gotta do is move some stuff off the dog bed, make room for Sam to where I could put Sam in there in his dog bed, and you know, I'll be fine. Just set stuff to the side, when I don't, so I can get in my bed. In other words, huh? That's all I need. Room for me and Sam to get in our beds. Because I don't let my dog get on my bed. You know, that's just one of my little Pippy rules. He's too big and too hairy to get on my bed. He has his own bed. He's got him a dog house out here now. Wiggy just runs the yard. I have to keep Sam on his cable because the little kids are scared of him, and I don't want him scaring them. He's big. He might knock them down or something too, playing with them. So I just keep him on his cable out here by the camper. That way he knows when it's time to go. I'm gonna come get him. I done been out there and fed him and filled his bucket with fresh water and did all that, and give him his morning treats. And here come all the other dogs, and they got their morning treats. And I fed that rotten cat some food. That's not my cat, but I fed it anyway. Exactly, Stony. That's what I mean. Yeah. Well, this year my daughter's going to have to see. She's got a bar with bar stools that they all usually sit at and eat. But she's also got another round table. She's probably going to put a small tree on top of that table because all these crawling around babies. They'll have that tree dumped upside down in a quickness. So she's going to have to. I don't put up a Christmas tree, but she's going to have to put a small one on top of that table, like a 4 footer. You know what I mean? Hey, Stony, remember remember those cards we were talking about the other day? Um, I told you my grandson has them. Well, his grandpa called and was going to buy him some more of them, and he says that there's a limit on them. There's a limit on those little collectible cards. I forgot what that damn thing what they're called. We was talking about them the other day. Anyway, but I didn't know there is a limit on how many of those little cards you can buy. Can you believe that they're limiting everything now, down to kids junk? He's got 2 tin cans full of them, those collectibles. The other day, I think he got another can of them for his birthday because he only had that one can the other day I showed you. Remember? It was in that tin can. What are those called? Pokemon. Pokemon, Stony. They've got a limit on how many Pokemons you can buy. What a dang sorry bunch of controlling people they're running us now. That the kids, they're limiting the kids' toys. You know, boy, this bee, get out of here. Go out. Go out. I done put you out once. He fell in my melted ice cream. Well, listen, you guys, I'm going to get off here because I got to go over and take care of the baby. If I can get time later on, or if I feel like it later on, uh, I might try to go live again later or something for you guys. Have a place to talk. But I'm gonna get out of here. Go over and take care of my boo boos. Take care of my boo boos. They're probably wondering where Nanny is by now. I usually over there by now, but I got up and got a bunch of stuff did this morning. I want to take that over too. I still can't find my breather, my Advair. I know I've got two of them somewhere, and I have dug in all kinds of crap looking for them and can't find them. I'm wondering if they're in that thing between the seats. I got another place to look. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks. I want to thank everybody for coming in.